Here we go now. Now we're back in the driver's seat with shit a little bit more my speed. Unfortunately, we got to talk about New York City. And super unfortunately, there was a mass shooting that happened there. Okay, in the subway, 16 people injured. Don't know how many people are dead right now. And suspect, as of recording, is still on the loose. But he's described as a short black guy in New York City. Should be super easy to find, right? A manhunt is underway for a suspect who shot 10 people and injured 6 others in the New York City subways. On April 12th, authorities said the suspect is described as a black man standing 5'5", Muggsy Bogues, donned a gas mask in the subway as the train pulled to the 36th Street station in the borough of Brooklyn. According to police officials, the man opened the canister, which filled the train with smoke. Soon after, the man opened fire. What did he have, night vision goggles or some dumb shit like that? Striking people in the subway and on the platform. The man was a heavy build. Oh, so a short little fat guy. Okay. And was wearing a green construction type vest and a hooded sweatshirt. Why would you want a high visibility construction shirt? Jesus, you're retarded. Well, he also shot up a subway and kind of fucking solves that problem. New York City Police Commissioner Kachant Sewell, that's a name, told reporters in a press conference outside the station, it's not clear how many officers were involved in the manhunt, but I'd imagine it's probably pretty high priority right now. New York Governor Kathy Hochul, a Democrat, said that we should just ban all guns and that would make the bad people stop shooting other people. The full resources of our state to fight what she called a surge of crime. Something that you could have been addressing from a long time ago, because it's not like this is a new fucking problem, you idiot. But now we're here because New York City is a goddamn shithole. Referencing a recent shooting of a teenage girl in the city. Oh, well, women and children most affected in this one. The suspect of Tuesday's attack on cold-hearted and depraved of heart. Okay, cool. This individual is still on the loose and this person is dangerous, Hochul said, adding that New Yorkers should be vigilant and alert. Yes, of a dumpy black guy in Brooklyn wearing a fucking God knows what, because I'd imagine if he's at least, kind of savvy when it comes to changing his persona. But if he's actually still going to be wearing a construction vest, alluding to the fact that he has a job, given the rest of his descriptors, he should be fairly unique. Anyways, the New York Police Department said that it had not released any pictures or video of the footage of the suspect. Why not? It took place in the fucking subway. You should have pictures and video right there and fucking available for everybody to see, but we have a description. And because of that description, we don't want to get too descriptive. So, this is according to the New York Post. The gun that was used by the monster who opened fire on a crowd on Brooklyn subway Tuesday jammed in the midst of the bloodshed, preventing him from causing more damage. Or carnage, they have here. Whatever. Law enforcement told the Post. Investigators recovered the jammed Glock and 2 extended magazines at the scene of the shooting. Well, if they would have just outlawed that stuff, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, wait. I'm sure that's going to be the talking point here very shortly. Happened aboard the Manhattan-bound N train. You can't make this stuff up. Just as it was pulling into the 36th Street station in Sunset Park just after 8:20 a.m. It was lucky that it jammed because we could be talking about more people in hospital or worse, a law enforcement source said. Dozens more people would have been wounded or more seriously injured. At least 29 people were wounded at the incident, including 10 people who were shot, but miraculously none of them are facing life-threatening injuries. Wow, that guy's a terrible fucking shot. Well, to be fair, if he was just shooting right from his shoulder, he would have been hitting people right in their knees and ankles. So, yeah, fair enough. 29 people in total have been wounded in the incident, including 10 people. Wow, 29 people injured. This guy's a fucking menace. But what we do know about the situation right now is that he was rolling a milk crate type carrier, all right, to cart around his stuff, the sources add, and that's apparently a picture of what he was carrying. I guess smoke bombs and Falcon Rising. I have no idea what that is. Fireworks, maybe, because that's what it's been saying. Yeah, smoke bombs and fireworks and electrical wire, or I'm trying to figure out what a fucking crazy person is doing. Yes, make sure to die. Oh, now I see why. It's like, okay, cool. Nobody's going to end up facing life-threatening injuries because they were all wearing their masks. Good for them. Yeah, no, that's all terrible, and I don't mean to sound flippant about any of this stuff or anything, but hopefully they get to the bottom of this, and they find this bag of shit, and they just fucking stuff him right back into his sack of your sack of tricks and don't even bother with the fucking cot space in the lockup. But it's not the only newsworthy event that happened in New York City today, because in fact, Kathy Hochul's number 2, the lieutenant governor, charged with allegedly engaging in a bribery scheme. New York City, man, and New York proper, fucking disastrous place. If anybody of even mediocre intellect is still around there, I don't know what to tell you. Might just have to grunt out my response to you. Brian Benjamin, New York's lieutenant governor, has been charged with allegedly participating in a scheme that saw the Democrat get campaign contributions in exchange for wielding his official authority to get money for a nonprofit. No. Oh my, corrupt Democrat just funneling money in order to gain influence to their office? Where have we seen that play out before? Huh. Didn't even need a laptop this time around. Prosecutors say Benjamin became close with a real estate developer referred to as CC1 in court documents. Aha. The developer owned a real estate business based in Harlem, New York, and controlled a nonprofit working with public schools in the city. The business owner provided financial support for events promoted by Benjamin or his Senate office and contributed to Benjamin's political campaign, according to the indictment. Benjamin, in turn, attended events connected to the person and the nonprofit. At one point, Benjamin funneled $50,000 that he was told to allocate by New York Senate leadership to the nonprofit. About 2 weeks later, the person gave Benjamin, a $10,000 cashier's check, a $10,000 personal check, and a $5,000 check on behalf of a company the person controlled, according to prosecutors. That seems a little fucking shady. God damn it, dude, you should probably be running this stuff. If you, just a little tip for the people who want to commit for the fucking money laundering, you should probably have a couple of other shells to put stuff under. Maybe you should have placed a phone call to, I don't know, Washington, D.C. if you wanted a little bit of advice of how to fucking do this properly. Set up some other shell corporations, preferably across the ocean, maybe in Ukraine, maybe in China, okay? Don't just have shit made out to yourself, you fucking mongoloid. Taxpayer money for campaign contributions, quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. That's not that hard to say. I'm just a mush-mouthed idiot from time to time. As for that, that's bribery, plain and simple. Seems like it. In addition, Benjamin is accused of repeatedly lying to cover up the scheme. A liar and a money launderer? Those things never go hand in hand. What are you talking about? Including by falsifying campaign forms. Ooh, that seems like it's that would also be a crime, right? And lying on documents he filled out before becoming lieutenant governor. Oh my God. Benjamin was arrested on Tuesday morning and was scheduled to appear in court on Tuesday afternoon. Uh-oh. Benjamin abused his authority as New York state senator, engaging in a bribery scheme, using public funds for his own corrupt purposes, according to the indictment. Oh my God. But we don't know for sure if they were for his own corrupt purposes. He could have been getting Nets tickets or a nice skybox at Yankee Stadium. We don't know for sure if they were corrupt purposes. Benjamin was a state senator until September 9th, 2021, when he was appointed by New York Governor Kathy Hochul. Wow. So that idiot replaced another idiot and then also replaced another outgoing idiot. Or rather, fuck it. Cuomo leaves, Hochul jumps up from lieutenant and she appoints somebody who's just equally as fucked up. I would also be running her finances back, just saying, because this shit is never just isolated to one individual. He was just dumb enough to get caught. Hochul's office did not respond to a request for comment. Hochul told reporters in New York City that she would issue a statement, and won't you just think about the horror that happened in the subway? Stop asking me these questions. Williams declined to answer when asked whether his office had been in contact with the governor's office. Oh, they probably are. It's like, listen, you should probably be looking out for a replacement because I could be going upstate for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be back. Kathy Hochul forced a Brian Benjamin upon the state as lieutenant governor. He was such a bad pick, a terrible pick, the worst pick. Running point on the defund the police movement in the legislature. I should have disqualified him. When his corruption surfaced, Hochul tripled down. She owns this. All of it. Terrible judgment. Representative Lee Zeldin doing his best Trump impersonation on Twitter. Nick Langworthy, chairman of the New York GOP, the biggest cuck in the entire fucking state, said Hochul's choice of Benjamin as running mate shows she does not possess the judgment nor the moral code to serve as governor. No, she's aptly demonstrated that over the past only few months that she's been in the governor's mansion proper. At this point, Cuomo would still be a way better pick, and I know how many people, 16,000 old people that he killed off in fucking nursing homes. But wouldn't you take a couple of sausage jokes your uncle would crack instead of out and out money laundering? I think on a balance of crimes there, it was pretty fucking easy to come to a conclusion. But, we got to take it down a little bit more, but we're staying within the borders of New York City because, yeah, a comedic legend passed away earlier today, and it fucking sucks. But we got to do it. We got to do it. With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.